Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'd like to rap for you tonight
Okay.
and give you something you can bob your head to.
I can dig it.
You know?
dig it. Yeah, I can dig it.
Well, fucking hey, we're back again. This is Gun Baghdad TV, Gun Reviews. I'm your host, Sean Connery. Today we have a special edition for you. We have a new gun that just got released, actually invented for what you say. It's been in concept for about 7-8 years, according to Rock Island Armory, Arms Corps. We'll switch to camera 3 so you can see. Bam, bam, bam. I actually heard about this gun a long time ago, and then I heard they were releasing it in December and January. So I hurried up, went to the website, and saw that it was available for sale, went on and purchased, and then they were out within 5 minutes. So I ended up being one of the first. This is one of the first 20 guns sold to the public by Advanced Tactical, which is the sales arm of Arms Corps out of Nevada. Just so you know, we are talking about the Rock Island Armory 5.0. And bam, here she is. Came with 3 magazines. Let me pull this out. I'll pull a magazine out. Right, put that back. We will, just so you can see, right, it is clear. We are setting it on a stand. I believe it's Mekgar magazines, if I can get it to shine on me right. Something like that. I think they're like compatible with CZ mags or something like that. I forget. Here is the up close. Dun, da, da, da. To my knowledge, this is going to be the first gun review of this Rock Island 5.0 from an actual owner. I don't know that the other reviews actually had people who owned the pistols that they were reviewing. Normally it was the big gun tubers that had it. I think it was just one of those on loan type situations. So hopefully I am the first one of the public to actually show the review of the pistol. So let's run down on the specs and why it's so special real quick. Basically it has a patented recoil system. It's called the RVS. It is the ram valve system. Basically it is different. The barrel can't when the slide rides back, it stays straight. So it doesn't give you that extra little bit of inertia flip, I guess I would call it, to keep the gun shooting flatter. It is square barrel. Let me ride this back so you can see. Square barrel, which is adding mass to that barrel, and there's weight in the front end of the aluminum frame, so it keeps it nose heavy, so it does shoot flat. I did pick this up yesterday from Georgia Gun Club, and then went to my favorite indoor range and gun shop, Bullseye in Lawrenceville, and then grabbed a Latif and Josh and allowed them to shoot it real quick. We all shot about 5-10 rounds apiece. It shot flat. The trigger feels amazing. It says it's a 4.5 pound trigger, but it feels more like 3.5. It's a different feel on the trigger. It's almost like a spongy to start, like a striker fire, and then it turns into like a 1911 trigger, which is kind of crisp and it's weird, but it's light. It feels good. It's just different. It is a hammer fired gun. You can see the hammer in the back of there, right? Okay. And the bore axis on the barrel is super low. It's like one of the lowest ever. It's got these CZ style frame rails. You can see, hopefully, maybe that angle right there. It's still greased up super bad from the factory, and we shot it greased up. We did not, I didn't oil it. I didn't do anything. I pulled it right out the bag, grease and all, and shot it. So I am going to break it down, clean it, oil it up, run it back together, and then run it through its 500 round break-in period is what Arms Corps says, and we'll see how everything smooths out. We had no hiccups, no problems out of it. Shot a little high. I think that's just adjusting the sights and getting those right. It does have a option that comes with a Seymour optic, but it has no iron sights. I opted for the iron sight version because I can always come back and mill out that optic version if necessary. which is fine by me. I probably won't ever do it. I'll keep the iron sights on it. I think it was built as a competition gun, which makes it shoot flat for repeatability, and we will go from there. So let's see. Let me give you some of the specs on it. It's the SKU on it is the US 5.0 ST, RA USA, 9mm, 17+1 magazines. Like I said before, 3 of them came with it. The barrel is 4.91 inches, call it 5 inches. The overall length is 8.11, call it 8 inches, 1.33 width. And the height is 5.17. The weight, I'm sure it's dry, is 2.47 pounds. It's got the Dawson Precision fiber optic front sight. It's got an adjustable LPA rear sight. Let's see, nylon grip, modular grip. The paint is E100 Cerakote. I like that. Semi-automatic 4-pound trigger pull, right? So they say it's for personal protection, but I think it's more of a competition gun. This is a little bit heavy to tote. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we took this gun. I shot it. It feels good in the hand. I would say the grip texture is very rough, and it is super grippy, if you want to say it like that. 1913 Picatinny rail on the bottom for accessories and stuff. I would probably not put accessories. It's heavy enough on the front end. It's nose heavy enough. If you added a light, it might help. I might do something like that just to see and move forward. I love it. It took a while to get here. We had some weather delays out of Memphis, Tennessee that kept it. I was supposed to get it on the 2nd of February. Didn't get it till yesterday, the 6th. But that's okay. Sometimes you got to wait for good things to happen or good things to arrive. It is what it is. What else do I want to say about this? Let's get another close-up of it so we can see that trigger. I want to rack it and then pull. It's got a little take up, a little bit of the wall. It's just like smooth. It's not gritty. And then it snaps just like a 1911. The reset is a little long, but it's not bad. And you can hear that reset click and get back in it, and it's just a nice soft push. And it's almost like there's a wall, but it's like a speed bump more than a wall. It's crazy. All right, so hopefully this is the first owner review of the Rock Island 5.0, and I will show some video of shooting it. I will probably get to that tomorrow, maybe during the day, and I'll get some footage of some shots. Of course, everybody's seen SHOT Show and the range day from SHOT Show and people shooting it. I think, you know, I'll hopefully be able to give the first non-gun industry review and first thoughts after firing. I mean, like I said, we fired it already. I found no problems with it. So you called me this morning and said you needed to get some soup and take a shit. God dang. God dang. I'm over here trying to do my review for my damn Rock Island 5.0 so I can get it out to be the first one in the public with the motherfucker with a video out on it. And my man called me talking about, hey man, boy, I need to get some soup and take a shit. Oh, well, good morning. Good morning, sir. Sir. No, you all good. You all good. Shit, I'm finna walk out the door, man. I'm gonna wrap this up and shit and get the fuck on out the door.
All right, well, shit, you might want to come over here first, then we just got to leave from here.
All right.
All right.
I bet. Yeah, so sometimes life happens, and I want to say I will not fucking apologize for it. My friends and my family are more important than any fucking body. And you can take that to the fucking bank. Well, anyway, this would conclude our Rock Island. I'll switch back. This will conclude our review. And I hope that everyone will click like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You'll know when we get new videos up. I'm actually going to be putting up more content and trying to go more days a week, probably 3 days a week, and try to do more gun reviews. I've got a bunch of guns to review, and I've got some interviews to do. I will have a couple of guests on here in the next couple of Shoot Your Shot podcast interviews, as well as Gun Baghdad TV podcasts. That's more for the newbies and stuff like that. Shoot Your Shot will definitely help educate those who aren't very familiar with firearms. But Gun Baghdad TV is kind of a novice and advanced podcast for people who are already in somewhat, call it the gun industry, or into firearms and have a basic knowledge and grasp of it. And we'll get Jared back in here for the Shoot Your Shot podcast so we can discuss some new things and he can see some new stuff that he hasn't seen. Once again, hey, be vigilant, be a warrior, take care of your people. Peace.